Hello everyone and welcome back to Cosplay. In this video I'm going to be giving you a broken down overview of Mercury, so let's go ahead and begin today's video. If you wish to go ahead and check out our written overview regarding this bot, I'll leave it linked down below in the YouTube description. If you want to drop a like and subscribe on today's video, I'd highly appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and begin on the settings page and make my way throughout the entire bot. So just to go ahead and explain how the application actually works, you have the minimize button, the X button, the logo on the top left, and you can go ahead and scale the application as you wish. And as you guys can see, I've scaled it to fit my screen here. When you hit the settings button, you'll be greeted with this. You have about, notifications, delays, capture solvers, and import or export. So I'm on the about section, and this shows you the following. So you can go ahead and log out. It shows the installed version at the moment, and it shows the data path for the bot. Moving over to notifications, you can see you can go ahead and enter your webhook for Discord. You can test it, and you can send webhook on order failure. So essentially you'll be sent webhooks on failure and success. And for sound, you can click the select sound, and that'll open up a file directory, and you can play sound order placed if you wish. Moving on to delays, this is what it looks like. You can go ahead and select the store. Let's say I want to configure it for Amazon. I hit Amazon in this drop down, and simply I go ahead and change the delays here. By default it's set to 3000 milliseconds for the monitor delay and 3000 milliseconds for the error delay. Moving over to capture solvers, this is where you go ahead and set up the solvers. You have the manual harvester, AOS auto, 2 capture, anti-capture, cat monster, cloud, and Poseidon. So at the moment I have the manual harvester selected, but let's say I want to go ahead and set up the solvers. I can go ahead and enter the access tokens and API keys for the relevant service. Moving on to import and export, this is where you can go ahead and select what you actually want to go ahead and import or export. So let's say for example you want to go ahead and import and export proxies. You go ahead and click the button that you want to do, but obviously you have a bunch of things you can import and export from Mercury. Moving on to the account section, this is where you can go ahead and manage your account within Mercury. So you have the search bar at the top, so you can go ahead and search through accounts. You have the filter at the top here. You can add new, start all, stop all, delete all. And then you have a few categories here such as store, username, password, proxy list, logged in, status, and actions. So let's hit the add new button, and this way you can go ahead and add new accounts. Let's select the start Amazon. The login mode is going to be normal, and we can go ahead and select the proxy list if you wish. We haven't made one, so there's none to select. And you essentially enter the accounts by username, password, format. So we're going to go ahead and enter in a test username and password for Amazon. So I'm going to call it test, then test 123, and that colon goes ahead and separates the username from the password. I just had to go ahead and take a cut there with the Mercury application. At the moment when I have it in full screen mode like so, you can see the button gets faded out, so I'm just going to keep it like this just for this part of the video. I'm going to click add new, and as you guys can see, the account gets added. Amazon normal mode, username, password, proxy list is none, logged in is not, because we've yet to go ahead and actually log in. The status is idling. Let's run it. It's going to go through the process. It's not going to work because this is test information, but as you guys can see, that's how it looks like. You can edit it and you can also delete it as well. Now moving on to the proxy list section, this is where you can go ahead and create proxy lists within Mercury. So let's enter our proxy list name. Let's call it video test proxies, and we enter line by line in IP port, username, and password for the proxies. So let me just quickly grab one here. Give me one moment. Okay, let's put it in. That's one line, that's one proxy. We're going to add the new list, and we can see the list is here. We can select the list if we wish by hitting this, and then obviously we can go ahead and edit that. We can duplicate it. We can also delete the selected list here just like so, and you can also duplicate it over here. You can edit it and you can delete it as well. Moving over to profiles, this is where you can go ahead and create profiles within Mercury. So when you go ahead and create a profile, the name, address name, email, zip code, payment name, card number, and there'll be actions once the profile is made. For addresses, you can go ahead and add new addresses if you wish, and for payment you can go ahead and add new payment information if you wish as well. But let's go ahead and create a profile. Now let's go ahead and create a profile. When you hit the add new button, you're going to have two options: use existing or use new. Now essentially what this is you can go ahead and create a new profile with new information if you wish, or if you use existing, you can go ahead and select an address you've entered on the address section, and the same thing will be done on the payment section. It'll ask you if you want to use new or use existing, and you can go through that process as you guys can see. But we've yet to add anything to these two sections, so we're going to go ahead and create everything from scratch. So pretty simply, you enter all this information, you hit the continue button, you enter all the information here, you hit the continue button, and you enter everything here, and you click add new, and it's been created. I'm going to go through this process and cut back at the end. So at this section, you can go to enter the profile name. I'm going to call it video test profile just like so. You can put in a random first name if you wish, random phone, random last name and random email. I'm not going to do that, I've already filled it in, so I'm going to hit the add new button and that goes ahead and creates the profile. You can see it's called video test profile. The address name is none, email is there, the zip code is there, the payment name is none, and the card number, the last 4 digits are there. You can duplicate it with this button, you can delete it with this button, and you can also edit it with this button. And once you're done, you hit continue, and save changes, and that will go ahead and save everything. Obviously I didn't make any changes there, that's why it didn't work, but that is how that looks like. Then for the monitor section, this is where you can go ahead and add monitors within the bot. So the section is going to be stored, product, site, proxy list, in stock status and actions. You can search through the monitors and also filter it up here as well. You have the start all, stop all and delete all options as well. Let's hit the add new button. You can select the store. So let's say for example Amazon. Sizes could be random. You have to enter a product here, so I'm going to type in something random for the purpose of this video. For the proxy list, the proxies don't actually work within that proxy list, but you can see the list has been made. So I'm going to hit none. Minimum price and max price, you can use this if you wish, I'm not going to. You can also configure the monitor delay and error delay. Hit the add new button. Random sizing is allowed. Okay, let's go ahead and change it. Let's hit the add new button and it's gone ahead and created it, and now it will go ahead and monitor for that product. Obviously you can go ahead and run it and you'll see that it won't work because of the fact that this product is random, but you'll see it'll just keep looping because this product doesn't work and it's not in stock. Obviously this is a pretty useful feature when it comes to the bot, so I highly recommend you go ahead and utilize this, but I'm going to stop it. You can edit it with this button and you can also delete it as well. So I'm going to go ahead and skip over the task section, actually do the dashboard section first and leave the task section for the end of the video. Quickly, you can see the overview section and you can see the total spending, today's orders and total orders. You hit the view all button to view everything and I'll open up the dashboard from MercuryAIO. It just opened up on my second monitor here, but this is what it looks like if you want to view all. And then you have the recent orders, and then the headers are product, size, price, store, date and order, and then it will appear here for you to view. Now let's end the video by breaking down the task page. On the task page you can filter all your tasks by the store. You can search through task groups, you can add new, start all, stop all and delete all. So let's hit the add new button. Let's configure this group name, let's call it video test. Let's select the store of Amazon, add new, and that creates a group. Now once the group is created, simply to go ahead and click into it. After you view all this information here, you double click and it takes you here, and this is where you're inside the group and you can back out anytime, and then you can go ahead and actually create tasks. And the header is going to be product, mode, profile, proxy list, account, status and actions. Let's go ahead and go through this process. Then obviously you have the collected buttons at the top. Hit the add new button. We're going to type in something random for the product. Mode is going to be normal, sizes. Let's put a size in. Let's select the profile. You can use all profiles or the profile we made in this video. Then for the proxy list, we can use the one we made in this video or none. None will just be a local IP. Let's go with that. For advanced, you can select an account. Obviously this account doesn't work. We made it in this video, so I'm showing you how everything connects together. For the number of tasks, we'll go with 2. For product quantity, we'll go with 1. You can use minimum price and max price if you wish. You have a start date and stop date if you wish. You can connect to the monitor as well. You can connect your task to a running monitor from the monitors page if you wish. And then for releases, there's none there. So let's go ahead and actually add the task here. So it's actually missing a field here, and it looks like we do actually have to use an account. So let's go with that. Now it's gone ahead and create the tasks. I'm going to go ahead and break down what we can see here. We can see the product size, mode, profile, proxy list, account, and status, which is idling because we've yet to do anything. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate the delete button by deleting this task. Then you have the edit button to go ahead and edit everything if you wish. If I wish to change this, for example, something random, you can see that it changes, and we can start the task and you'll see it'll go through this process. It won't work because all the information is test based, but that is how you go ahead and create a task within Mercury. Then you can stop it at any point as well. But that is going to go ahead and conclude this broken down overview of Mercury. If you guys want to go ahead and check out a written overview of this bot, I'll leave a link down below. I'm going to catch you guys next time. Peace out.